She started to like play it a lot, but since we live in apartments, so she played it every night, and then it was so loud, so the neighbors started knocking on the door.
Minglamashin, W channel pay the Jitoa, Dinimaro, Tudujaja, Konja account and Malungari down at Mr. Pizamare. Dinini Dushini Dugaro, Norwegian, Jaza Logama, Kumbuzadia, Niayani, Nimalungeli, Tizabe, Chipare. သူ့ရဲ့ Kameleonene ပြဇာတ်ကဘယ်လိုမျိုးထူးခြားတဲ့အတန်ဖိုင်တွေနဲ့အတန်ဒီဇိုင်းတွေနဲ့တိစောက်ထားလဲလူငယ်တယောက်ရဲ့အောင်မြင်မှုလိုအပ်ချက်တွေကဘာတွေလဲတိကျရေးမင်္ဂလာပါရှင်
ဟုတ်မင်္ဂလာပါ
ပထမဆုံးအနေနဲ့နော်ဝေးနိုင်ငံရဲ့ Kameleonene ပြဇာတ်မှာကွန်ပိုဇာနဲ့ဆောင်းဒီဇိုင်နာဖြစ်ပါဝင်ခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်ဂုဏ်ယူပါရရှင်ပြဇာတ် simple ကအမှုပညာဖန်တီးမှုမှာတေဇာဘယ်လိုမျိုးစတင်ပြီးတော့ပါဝင်ခဲ့ရလဲဆိုတာအရင်ဆုံးအမကိုပြောပြပေးပါဦးနော်
ကျွန်တော်မြန်မာလိုဖြစ်ရင်မပြည့်စုံပါဆိုတော့အင်္ဂလိပ်လိုမပြောရပါဘူး
So
how I got this opportunity at first was from a friend. He's like my mentor in music, and we've been working together for a long time. And then he suddenly had this opportunity for me to do theatre, and I was like, oh, I've never heard of this before. And at that time I was probably 16, so I was going high school and just doing normal things as a teenager.
Yes.
So when I got this opportunity, I was very excited, but I was really curious because I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. So it was mainly from him, but it was very nice.
Du en skuffelse. Dra tilbake dit du kom fra.
ရုပ်ရှင်နဲ့မတူပဲပေါ့နော်ပြဇာတ်တေတာဆိုတာကစင်ပေါ်မှာ like ကပြရဆိုတော့အတန်ပိုင်းဆိုင်ရာဖန်တီးရတွေပို့ပြီးတာဝန်ကြီးမယ်ထင်ပါတယ်ကွန်ပိုဇာတယောက်အနေနဲ့ပြဇာတ်အတွက်ဂီတဖန်တီးရတဲ့ခံစားချက်တွေဘယ်လိုမျိုးထူးခြားပါသလဲ
What makes it so unique is that theatre music, when it comes to theatre music, you never know what you're gonna make. So you just really have to be thinking outside the picture and sort of like trying to find the essence, the meaning behind it. So it's really broad.
Of course.
And that's the unique part because you never know where you're going. There's never a vision.
Yes.
Either from the director or from yourself. You just have to find you have to find what you want to achieve with the play. That's what's like unique.
ဒီခီလမ်းမှာပေါ့နော်ဒီ idea တစ်ခုကိုဖန်တီးလိုက်ပေမဲ့ driver ကသဘောမကျလို့အစကနေပြန်လုပ်ခဲ့ရမျိုးရှိဘူးလားအဲ့ဒီလိုတွေ့ကြုံတွေကတေစာကိုဘယ်လိုမျိုးအရင်ချက်စေခဲ့လဲဆိုတာပြောပြပေးပါဦး
Yeah, it has happened. So it's not really a bad thing. If the director wants you to do something else, it probably means that they want to either challenge you to do better and to maybe see the picture from a different perspective.
Yes, of course.
Which is always nice because then you kind of get a outsider's perspective of how you can attack the music in a better way. So I always for example with this play, when I worked with the music especially, I was making a lot of sketches.
Oh, really?
So I made a lot of sketches and then I put them out to the director so that the director could like easily choose what she wanted to have in the play.
Okay.
So that's more like my type of way of working.
So for you it is very challenging for you. It was very challenging for you, isn't it?
I would say so. I would say it was
because
really challenging.
Sketches.
Yeah, and then you don't really know what you're gonna make, and obviously it was my first time. Being 17 and making theatre music, it was nothing that I imagined.
Of course,
so,
I'm so excited as well, ကြားချက်ရှင်မြင့်ပေါ်မှာပေါ့နော်ဒီစညိုးစာသားတွေကိုတေစာဖတ်တဲ့အခါတေစာရဲ့ခေါင်းထဲမှာအတန်တွေဂီတအတန်စင်တွေပုံရိပ်အယောင်တွေနဲ့ချက်ချင်းပေါ်လာတတ်သလားဒါမှမဟုတ်ရင်အချိန်ယူပြီးတော့ဘလိုမျိုးစမ်းသက်ပြီးတော့တိခက်ကြည့်လေးရှိလဲမြမရိုးရဲ့အငွေသက်တွေကိုရောဒီဂီတထဲမှာတနည်းနည်းနဲ့ထည့်သွင်းထားတာမျိုးရှိလားဖြေပေးပါအောင်နော်
Yeah, I mean it always does. That's how music is for me. I think of it as like a dream. That you're like, I'm always daydreaming because that's how the ideas come about. It's always like, I'm always thinking like, what do I want to make, or I'm just passively just daydreaming throughout the day and always just trying to think of ideas. That's probably how I make the ideas come to life. And then I always instantly go to the workstation and like start working with the music when I get the idea, because it's really like it's never a slow process. It's really rapid and just in the instinct. And I've tried to implement some Burmese, I would say, inspiration, not maybe instruments, but maybe in the future I would. But for this play, but for this play, I'm mainly inspired to trying to just make music of what my childhood memories and my cultural memories were like as a child.
So very interesting. So what is your inspire like Burmese instrument?
It has to be it's I forgot the name, but it's the Burmese harp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. And it's because my mom, she bought the Burmese harp from Myanmar.
Yeah.
And then she started to like play it a lot. But since we live in apartments, so she played it every night, and then it was so loud, so the neighbors started knocking on the door and
Really?
like you're playing too loud, you have to keep it down. And I had to tell my mom, but it was like a core memory. So.
Norway နိုင်ငံရဲ့ဒီပြဆက်ရင်ကျေးမှုကပေါ့နော်တေစာရဲ့ဂီတဖန်တီးမှုအပေါ်ဘယ်လိုတက်ရောက်မှုရှိလဲမြန်မာလူငယ်တယောက်အနေနဲ့ဒီနယ်ပယ်ထဲမှာရက်တည်ရတာဘယ်လိုခံစားရလဲ
Well, it's very, how can I say, it's very interesting. Because making Norwegian, especially Norwegian theatre music, you would think that it's really classical and like really traditional music. But surprisingly, it's really not. Especially with the theatre I was working with, because they really like to do alternative and a new type of wave of music, because theatre music in Norway in general is kind of shifting towards a new kind of like unknown sound. So for me it was really more like just experimenting and trying new things, so I don't think that it was really that hard.
Now the cool အမသိချင်တာပေါ့နော်ဒီငငယ်ကလေးကဂီတနဲ့အတန်ပိုင်းကိုတေစာဝါသနာပါခဲ့တာလားဘယ်ချိန်မှာငါကတော့ sound designer တယောက်ဖြစ်ရမယ်လို့ကိုဆုံးဖြတ်ချက်ချခဲ့တာလဲ
You know, it's really funny because you never decide. Being a sound designer or saying, oh, I want to be a sound designer, that never comes across my head. It's really like something that just happens and then you just stick with it.
Yeah.
So, because it was that's like kind of how it happened. It was just somebody that came with this opportunity, and I was like, cool. Now I'm a sound designer.
Yes, of course.
And so from then on, I've been loving it. And I do want to do more, and it's really fun.
Yeah, and then you believe yourself as well. You have more confidence, isn't it?
Yeah, you get more confident for every play. And
I got you.
Since this was my first play and it went really well, I thought like, let me do more.
Yeah, and then you're getting like experience in music, and so much. You got already so much challenges. You told me. So yes, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I အနုပညာနဲ့ဂီတကို ဝါသနာပါပေမဲ့ဒီနည်းပညာနဲ့အခွင့်အလမ်းတွေအားနည်းနေတဲ့မြန်မာလူငယ်တွေကိုဒေသဘယ်လိုမျိုးအားပေးစကားပြောခြင်းလဲ
Music is always about creativity and how you can be creative to make that music. Obviously, there's not a lot of the Burmese youth don't have the same opportunity as I do, which I feel kind of guilty about.
Yeah.
But I really think that you can do anything with music. You could, because music is mainly sound. You know, you can always make a rhythm, and as long as you have a mic and you know yourself, you can literally use anything to make music. It's so amazing what you can do. So I don't think just don't limit yourself, because there's really no boundaries into making music, and always believe in yourself.
I agree. We have feeling, you know, we can share the feeling in the music, you know. That is your answer is a very good answer, and then thank you very much for your help. Appreciate. Yeah.
Thank you.